Alright, well, time for the match for third place. He's really good. And here comes the match for third place. I believe it is a best of 5. Radicalx starts Nature, Dryden, Particular, Streetkings with Fire. It is a best of 5 match, which means one of these players has to beat the other 3 times in order to obtain victory. I'm guessing based upon his tier 1 choice, that Streetkings is still Fire Frost, and Radicalx is either Stonekin or Pure Nature. Looks like Radicalx is taking the offensive. And Streetkings defends with the mortar, causing Radicalx to retreat. We'll take another well. Radicalx takes the third well, so does Streetkings. At this point, it just looks like they're staring at each other across the map. I'm actually wondering at this point why Radicalx picked this map. But as of now, there are no problems. Destroys that mortar. As it looks like he's not going to be able to stop that tier 2 construction. Well played by Radicalx there. Killing those Sunstriders. Looks like he will kill this scavenger. Yep. Yep, he just gets it as he Spearman attack. Notice that Skyfire does not do full damage to the Spearman due to the fact that the radius is only 5 meters and the Spearmen encompass more than 5 meters. This generally happens with squads. So it is Pure Nature versus Fire Frost as his attack continues. Good use of Spirit Hunters here. And we see a Glacier on that well. I'm really wondering at this point why Streetkings is focusing on the Spearmen to kill with the Skyfire when it would be better used attacking the Burrower. And it really looks like at this point that he could in fact get it down. Now I understand why focusing on the Spearmen. And he's able to kill it there. But this Irish Knight will probably go down. Oh, and he just heals that well with the Cobalt Trick. It looks like he's going to fend off this attack. Close though. See another attack. This time he sends a deep one.
Spirit Hunter.
Backed by Spirit Hunters. Looks like he's going to focus on those units, but either Streetking by accident or purposefully got it so that deep one hits both of them equal at the same time, which is a very, very good move. But even so, looks like the deep one will kill him. When deep one is hitting both at the same exact time, he doesn't have the advantage of killing one faster than the other, meaning they basically act as one full statted unit. Still these Skyfires. You should ravage this one to save it. Or he has to save power. Well, looks like we see a Shrine of Memory up top, which is why the 4th well was built by Streetkings. At this point in time, he's going to have to Cobalt Trick this. There we go. And that Skyfire lived. We're going to have to see another Cobalt Trick here. There it is. And these Spirit Hunters are going to kill that Skyfire. As that Burrower is attempting to harass that well. Smart move to switch here, as any well above 666 health that is glaciered is basically as full health again. Except for the only bad thing about switching wells is the fact that the glaciered well could not have been healed. He should continue to attack this well in this scenario, as he should in fact get it down. Oh, it looks like he's actually going to focus on that Fire Sworn, and he should get that deep one down. Oh. Never mind, he's able to save it in nick of time. I'm surprised he's not cold snapping his opponent, unless he no longer has the power to do so. Or he realized it would just lead to an oink. Looks like that well will go down. There it goes. And the army Streetkings could have had, it slowly was taken down by those Spirit Hunters. Very well done by Radicalx. And even now it looks like this well was in jeopardy of falling. He should switch one more time to these Irish Knights. He should be able to kill him with the Spirit Hunters. Oh, looks like he is preoccupied going to the right now. And this well looks like it also will go down. You see a Glacier there. and these two Lyrish Knights going over to help. At this point, Radicalx not only has one extra well, as he was able to kill these two, but he also has a Shrine of Memory up, which puts Streetkings in a very bad position at this point in time. And it also looks like this well over here could very well go down, and both of these Lyrish Knights will die. Continual pressure on both wells, as you can see, will break a Frost defense, as we see that one go down, as well as the fact that deep ones themselves are just very good attack units. Surprised he didn't keep these Spirit Hunters up here, they would have been able to finish both of these units off. And now we see a tier 3 by Radicalx, and we should see the GG from Streetkings at any point in time, or leave anyway. There's a tier 3 gets up. Looks like he's instead gonna focus here. Well, he does kill that well. I'm guessing it was Cursed Well. There's the GG. And first game goes to Radicalx. We'll see if we see a second time this Pure Nature versus Fire Frost. Streetkings chooses Wazi as the second map. And it was indeed Cursed Well. I'm surprised to see so many of these people using Cursed Well. It's not that long ago, as in a few months, I had almost never seen it used. While we still have not seen much use out of the card Cursed Monument, if that is what it is called. A Cursed Orb, which temporarily disables an orb, which is much more situational than permanently killing a well like Cursed Well does. And it looks like Streetkings is making some last minute adjustments to his deck in order to prepare. Okay, Streetkings is ready. So in a moment now, this match should be in. Looks like we'll see two Shadow decks go at it here. And if he's attempting to allude to anything, Streetkings' deck very well could be Shadow Nature.
Dread chargers ready.
Looks like Streetkings, like in the nature match we saw earlier, is focusing on phase towers here, which are not quite as strong. Against some shadow, but still very useful. We see Radicalx's extra cards being skeleton warriors.
We are forsaken. Forsaken.
He's now got 2 phase towers up, and Radicalx has an army over here of mostly Forsaken. And both of those phase towers should get out of their weakness state very soon. It looks like Streetkings is going to reposition them. Up there we see a tier 2 by Radicalx. And we should see an ensuing attack by Streetkings. Here we go. To the north. But he's going to attempt to fend off. That nasty could have been very nice, except for the fact that his Red Charger was just a wee bit damaged. Meaning it did not get these Forsaken down to 10 health. But still, he should be able to fend off this attack relatively easily. And Streetkings is left with 3 phase towers and stays tier 1. He moves that phase tower back to a more defensive position. And this phase tower up in order to try and encircle Radicalx. Radicalx takes a well here. And Streetkings uses this Forsaken to attack. And he should retreat here, his Dark Elves will make quick work of those Forsaken. And Streetkings himself goes tier 2. And it looks like this is going to be a Shadow Frost mirror. Looks like he's going to try to attack with these phase towers. I'm wondering if he's going to attempt to use a Glacier Shell plus Cobalt Trick. Oh, that was not a good Phoenix drop. He should have left those Forsaken alive. Then had he dropped there, he would have been able to hit this phase tower and this one. Things like that could lose in the game, especially as he's currently getting cliffed here by a Mountaineer. I don't see any Night Guards from Radicalx. Looks like he's just going to try to fend it off using Dark Elves. Oh, look at that. We see a Lost Wanderer that shields that Mountaineer, keeping it attacking the entire time. Very good strategy. Radicalx needs to do something about this Mountaineer very soon. He's not only going to have to break a shield, but also it's 1350 health. Another shield again by that Lost Wanderer. Very good move overall. And now she has Shadow Phoenix that should take out a good portion of these Dark Elves. There we go. Leaving those ones at 50. And this Lost Wanderer behind.
Assassins ready to die.
It looks like that well is going to drop right here. Oh, Glacier Shell, but still, one more attack, maybe 2, will take it down. There we see he does 83 damage through the Glacier Shell. And this is still not going to die, as this Lost Wanderer should give it a shield right here. There we go. And this second well looks like it's going to fall. And it looks like Radicalx was not happy with that, but he says good game nonetheless. And it looks like it's 1-1 here. 1 for Radicalx, 1 for Streetkings. This could be a very, very close overall. And my forge just started bugging out.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
It looks pretty awesome, you're right, but no, what is happening? What is happening? Yep, it looks like I will have to start my game now. Never had this happen before. This also means I'm temporarily stopping my stream.